My name's Matt, this is Chris. We are Thirst for Function. During my career, I have been through a lot of different training protocols, used a lot of different methods for rehabilitation. One of the biggest changes that I saw within the AFS approach was this subconscious activation over a conscious muscular activation. Do you want to talk to us about a little bit about that?
Yeah. It's what we see when we look at how the body really functions, and we know that we can't possibly have conscious control over all our muscles during any given task because they're so complex. So we know that if that's not what normally happens, then we have to ask the question, if we then, in treating and training our clients to function more effectively, tell them to take control over a certain muscle, activate this muscle consciously, that we're deviating from what's optimal for that person. So an example might be drawing and tense your transverse abdominis. And what we know that from research is that actually in a lot of cases this destabilizes the lumbar spine. Whereas what we really need to ask is, why isn't that transverse abdominis functioning the way we want it to? What's the switch that's no longer turning that on?
Cool. And how would you go about looking at it? Is that like through chain reaction biomechanics? Is that through, what is it that you would use?
So we go back to what we understand, the truths of function, and we say, well, how do muscles function? And we know that the thing that switches them on in real life is them being eccentrically lengthened. So we go back to our transverse abdominis and we say, what turns you on? What eccentrically lengthens you so you can be loaded and naturally switched on to activate? And we know from our biomechanics that those are going to be our spinal motions. So we assess the effectiveness of those spinal motions in real life functions and understand where they're going wrong, where they're not functioning effectively, so we can restore that function and ultimately restore the activation of those transverse abdominis or any other muscle that we want to assess.
Excellent. So basically what you're saying is that if you can instill the original movement pattern, that will subconsciously activate the muscle and take away this need to actually say turn on tummy, turn off tummy. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly right. We restore the biomechanics, we restore the appropriate function at the threshold of that level that patient can achieve successfully, and we build it from there.
And how do you see that as being beneficial over that conscious approach?
Well, I think what we see when we implement a conscious approach is that it's very short-lived, and as soon as the patient's conscious brain is focused again on the task they're trying to achieve, whether it be a sporting event, whether it be sitting correctly at work, and then having to then focus back at their word processor, that their conscious activation no longer maintains, and we go back to that faulty dysfunction. However, if we've corrected this subconsciously, the reaction is there without them having to deviate from their task or the thing they're trying to achieve.
If you'd like to find out more about applied functional science, we hope to see you at one of our courses very soon.